Hey guys, welcome to Numbers by Queen Spirit. I'm Shay, your local numerologist, okay? So today the number was picked for me and also the subject was also picked. So the number I got was 1019 with the word betrayal attached. That's literally all that I got. Okay, so if you are a day one, then you will remember that I made four of each of these cards. So what I'm going to do is close my eyes and pick this one in reverse, okay? And let's pick for the 0. We'll turn these pink ones upside down, even though I don't know if I'm gonna be able to tell. So let's mix them up. I'm gonna close my eyes and pick this one. Okay, we got blue again, spiritual support, okay. Upright at that, all right. All right, so we're gonna move those over there. I gotta pick one again. All right, we're gonna turn one blue one and one pink one over. Close my eyes and choose a number 9. In reverse, pink. Okay. Oh, shit. Yeah. 9 is on this side. So we're gonna pick one. I'm gonna leave this one. All right, so one is upright. So we got 2 pink and 2 blue, okay? So that gives me the vibe of something is going to be evened out. Something is going to be balanced, okay? So it looks like there's this vibe of something being manipulated for a really long time. And it's basically going to be stopped, okay? Because I was seeing 1901 as well. And it gave this vibe of like a block to me, with the 9 being next to the 0. Okay. So what we have here, the number 1 in reverse, and this is like probably the very first card I made: manipulation, selfishness, control. So somebody's been in control for a long time. And spiritual support here, the 0, I'm seeing that spirit is, promoting or investing in you, removing yourself from some kind of knowledge that you've recently learned. So what I'm getting is that with this night in reverse, there was something that you learned, something that was presented to you that you disliked, didn't like. It's almost like it was bad news, and it is going to be corrected. Spirit is saying that they have your back. There's something here to do with you correcting the situation yourself. Let's pick some numbers. What's this one in reverse, or some charms? 0, spiritual support. Number 1 again. Number 9. So we got a flower over here. Number 9 for soul growth, spiritual support. Okay, with this leaf being so small, what I get is that you do have the support, but it's something that you are going to have to stop and pull yourself away from. So I get the betrayal here, and I get the knowledge of betrayal here. Okay, so what I'm getting right now, 1019, dealing with betrayal, it feels like somebody has been a backstabber, and you'll be gaining knowledge of this, and spirit supports you doing something about that knowledge. All right, so let's see what's going on. I'm going to, all right, I'll pick an angel card first. So I'm going to pick the angel card. So let's see what's going on here. Message from our angel guides. Seeing 1019. Listen deeply. 1019. There's a sacred plan. Ooh, inner child healing. So what I'm getting right now is that the only reason that whoever and whatever the situation is, the only reason that they're able to betray you is because there's something in your past that you haven't dealt with head on. I talk about shadows a lot. I talk about healing that your childhood wounds. You have to be somebody that when kind of like moves forward, you have to heal the inside of yourself and the things that you've gone through. You have to let a lot of that shit go. And that's not saying, oh yeah, it didn't happen. That is not acting like it didn't happen. It's getting an understanding of why it happened to you and why that person did what they did or didn't do what they were supposed to do. Okay. Okay. Also with the inner child healing. Ooh. So we get the mass 40 and we get the book 26 falling under that one. So that tells me that, yes, this is definitely a revelation, a knowledge of some kind of childhood wounds. So this is definitely not like a mate or a friend. So I say it could be a childhood friend, but this is somebody that's from your past. It's like the knowledge that either somebody told about them or the knowledge that you had about them is wrong. And what I'm getting is that this could go either way. What do I mean by that? That means that there can be an instance where okay, I'm just gonna make up a scenario. Let's say I grew up right, and my dad wasn't there. And so all my life, my mom's like, oh, he was a horrible guy. He did this, he did that. I grow up and I find out that he wasn't that person. Okay, so now I have two things to reconcile, right? This thing with my dad where I thought he was a bad person and he was on my life and I held this anger and this hate inside for so long. And then I have this energy of my mom. It's like, why did you lie to me? Why did you say these things? Why did you intentionally separate us? Either way, in both of those instances, you're seeing some kind of mask come off of somebody. So in some cases, I use that example. In some cases, it's gonna be good because you're gonna find out that somebody you thought was terrible isn't. But the problem with that is that there's going to also be an issue with somebody lying to you about who somebody else is. Okay. So the second example I have is, if something happened in your past, right? Or let's say, just for instance, I'm sorry, y'all, I'm just gonna use this as an example. But let's say somebody in your household is a serial killer. I'm sorry, I can't help it. It's what's coming to my mind. And you, as an adult, you're like, man, this person came home every night. They were cooking dinner. They were acting like they loved me. And all the time, they were doing this sinister shit behind closed doors. Okay. So that's another example as well, as far as the betrayal goes. So whatever it is, just that it came to the way that it came to me with this 40 and 26 right here. Somebody is definitely they have been wearing a mask. You are going to find out about that mask, and spirit is it's almost like spirit wants you to understand why something about your childhood was the way it was, why you feel this way about betrayal, why you feel this way about a certain person or a certain action or whatever. And then we have listen deeply over here, falling under a number of manipulation, right? So oh fuck, this vibe, right here. I'm getting the word soul contract. But I do feel that somebody was manipulated into changing some kind of soul contract or into moving a different way. Somebody was manipulated into starving their growth. Spirit says starving their growth. That is exactly the phrase I got. Starving their growth. Somebody is responsible for helping you starve your growth. What they did was plant fucked up seeds in your head to kind of deter you from living the life that you should be living or going to places you should be going. Lots of doubt, lots of manipulation. I get a very negative vibe, but what I also get is that this person was very covert with it, right? Kind of like a covert narc. It's almost like you would have some kind of graduation. Spirit is saying graduation specifically. And this person, they will congratulate you, but in the same breath, they'll also kind of like make you feel like you're not good enough. And they do this by comparing you to other people. Like, oh, such and such got their degree in 2 years, but I'm glad you got yours because, man, it was work. Congratulations. You know, just like real shady. So listen deeply. Spirit is saying, listen. Whoa, what's that? Listen deeply. 323. We got wedding and we got mouse. This may be somebody's wedding anniversary. Listen deeply. I'm getting something about a partnership. Some kind of evil partnership, right? That sucked off of your energy. That's what I was just talking about like somebody trying to stifle your growth, stifle you moving forward. Okay, and they just kept taking and taking and taking. They fed off your energy. That's what I'm getting here. Pull a card for marriage. Spirit, clarify marriage, please. Clarify marriage, please. Okay. I saw the 8 of Wands and I saw the 7 of Cups. Something, some kind of fantasy message before you move forward. Clarify this marriage, Spirit. Clarify marriage. Grief. Somebody's marriage is causing them major grief because somebody, and you guys may have seen this growing up. You may have seen your parents or, you know, whoever represented your parents, one person giving way more than the other. And Spirit is saying that they showed you that early in life to push you toward healing and taking care of yourself. What's the sacred plan for number 0? Sacred plan. 7 of Wands. Can I get one more, Spirit? Whoa, 2 more, honey. Perspective. Ace of Spears. Change your perspective. What I'm getting is that the truth isn't the truth of who was against you, and damn it, I just see Devil Capricorn, okay? Because I have like a chart of all the cards up here with like details, because I am a very like, I looked up and saw Devil. That's all I'm gonna say, and I saw Capricorn next to it. So what I'm getting is that, I mean, you may be dealing with a Capricorn, maybe you are a Capricorn, but I do get devil energy more than anything. And that a devil is somebody who is addicted, controlling, being trapped. I don't know why I want to say asphyxiated. Why do I want to say asphyxiated? This is again like somebody trying to stop you from some kind of breath. I just heard some weird ass bell. Okay. So anyway, yeah, 7 of Wands here is definitely a vibe of feeling very defensive, right? So Spirit wants you to change your perspective on people who make you feel defensive in order to find some kind of truth. So that's one of those vibes of watching your triggers, right? Analyzing your triggers. Why am I triggered by that? Why did that bother me so much? And instead of turning that irritation outward turn it inward, because at the end of the day, you're not going to be able to change people. Some things we see, we hear is triggers for all of us: assault, violence, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. It can be very triggering when that shit's real. But for others, it can be very little things, okay? And when you are triggered by something that doesn't trigger most people, you know what I'm saying? Like, most people aren't going to be triggered if somebody's like, bye slut. And you're like, who are you calling a slut, you fucking idiot? But if it triggers you to the point where you want to pick up a table and bash this person's head in, that is excessive. And that is a trigger you should explore. Because most people, they be like, oh yeah, you talking shit. Like, okay, as long as you stay over there with that shit talking, that's cool. Don't come over here with that shit. Because then, that's how most people are. Okay, so over here we got manifestation. We got number 9. We also have the Queen of Spirits at the bottom. And Queen of Spirits is my boundaries card. All about boundaries. Like, one big thing that I hope to get across on all of my channels: healing, boundaries, living for yourself. For you. It's your world. People always trying to make it about them, but it's not. Manifest the things that you truly want in life. Things that don't have nothing to do with nobody else. Because let me put it to you this way, right? If you are in, let's say, a marriage, you shouldn't be manifesting things for your marriage alone. That's something you manifest with your partner. You manifest things for your career alone, for your spiritual growth alone. And even that, the journey that you take with your partner, you should manifest that as well together. But individually, you have to manifest your own goals. Take the knowledge that you have learned to manifest the things that you need to manifest. That flower is soul growth. The pain, the information, everything that you have found out is going to lead you to where you need to be. And I saw the devil in my third eye. It's death here. Where's the devil at? Because he is in here. I mean, of course he in here. He better be. Shit. Damn, the devil. Look at this, y'all. I want to show y'all what the devil came. Well, hold on. Let me get you after it, too. Because I just have to. Spirit is like forcing this on me and shit. So these are the cards that were surrounding the devil. I wanted to pull what was behind it too. 7 of Pentacles. And when I saw the 7 of Wands, I thought about the 7 of Pentacles. So I'm glad it came out. So I'm getting a couple things. First, from the 7 of Pentacles, what I'm getting is that you're seeing 1019. You're obsessed with how you look behind this betrayal. Obsessed with the things that you miss. Obsessed with the endings. Obsessed with all the pain that it caused. Obsessed with betrayal. Okay, I'm just obsessed. And I'm not gonna lie, I see that a lot. I see that so much on tarot videos. Like, so you have some people that are legit, they want to send you a warning like, hey, y'all need to watch out because somebody's coming to do this or do that. And then you have people who kind of like stroke the fire. Oh, this person did this to you. This person did that to you. And, we eat it up because we're upset and we're in this place where we're not healing. But if you keep feeding that negative, like decrepit, it's almost like eating you up inside. The negativity, what's going on with them? I hope something bad is happening to them. Let me see if they got their karma yet. If you want somebody to get their karma, do a fucking karma spell and move on with your life. Do you think there's anything wrong with people getting their karma? Send that fucking energy over there. Send it over there. But you have to stop being obsessed with people getting what they deserve. Everybody gets what they deserve. You might not feel like it's in your time, but trust, as long as these cycles go, lifetime after lifetime after lifetime after lifetime, even if you fight with somebody your whole life and you win at the end, bitch, you did it. You have to let go, because on the other end of this obsessive death of look what happened, look what happened, look what they did, spirit can now push you, nudge you toward more soulmates, toward more unions. And again, I would just like to be clear. Soulmates are not always lovers. They could be parents, they could be family, they could be business partners. Open yourself up to what a soulmate is, okay? Change your perspective. Change your perspective on your soulmates. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, what I find a lot is people have soulmates that they spend so many lifetimes with, doing a thing, doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that, having a good time. But at the end of the day, when we elevate, we can't take everybody with us. So when they are no longer vibrating on your level, they're no longer going to be able to teach you the things that you need to be taught, grow with you how you want to grow. They're living a different lifestyle, and you have to separate them. So separate from them. So I just want to be clear when it comes to soulmates. Make sure you are open, and these are people that you feel connected to, but it's not a dark connection. The connection is not to ego. The connection is like, okay, your guys are like, hey, that's them, and their guys like, hey, that's them, and they're up there talking like, shh. Oh yeah, they're finally doing it. You feel that energy. All right, so that's all I have. If you are seeing the number 1019 right now and you clicked on this video, it is related to healing from some kind of betrayal. So make sure you guys like, subscribe, share, and I will see you next time.